All right, I keep seeing this debate, and I think we need to talk about it. John Walker, Steve Rogers. Who is the better super soldier? Who is the stronger super soldier? Now, people can say, oh, Steve has more experience than John. That 100% is false. And why do I say that? John is in an age where it's current combat, and Steve is in an age where it's outdated old combat back in World War II. So realistically, that would go to John. Just saying. Second off, yeah, Steve Rogers stopped a helicopter from taking off, but we never saw that feat in John. It's just like saying John jumped really high, and we never saw Steve do that. Just like saying we saw Steve run really fast in Civil War, but we never saw John do that. So realistically, I think they're pretty close to equal. But once again, I would probably give the edge to John because the fact that, yes, Steve had the original super soldier serum, but that doesn't mean it was more advanced. John's super soldier serum could have been worked on a lot more, could have been more potent, kind of like how the Sentry Project was going on. But also, if you remember, Walker took on Bucky and Sam at the exact same time. Steve took on Bucky and held back and lost to Bucky. But Walker realistically didn't lose till his arm broke. He also ripped Sam's wings straight off of his suit. I'm just saying he's got some good feats. Yes, Cap pulled up Mjolnir. That doesn't mean he's stronger. That just means he's worthy. That just means he doesn't have any imperfections, unlike John Walker, who does have some things, some skeletons in his closet. So realistically, when it comes down to these two, I think they're pretty equal. And I'm thinking, whereas John Walker has more experience and went in already in peak physical strength, then getting the serum, Steve started off as a skinny little man and then got the serum. I think John obviously has more on the strength category as he was more perfected and then was perfected again. But as in for nobility, as in for the ability to lead and honor, Steve Rogers all the way. Which super soldier do you think is superior?